Yes, sir. It's your boy JT, and I'm back again with another video today. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit the like button, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys continue to show love. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the notifications so you can be notified when my videos do go live, because you know YouTube be on they bullshit. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get to the intro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video today, of course. In today's video, we're going to be going over the expected content schedule for this week, as well as the AKA Crews drop, players that drop today as far as their abilities and X factors. So we're going to be going over that as well. So let's not waste no more time. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, of course, on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, EA did release to us the content schedule for this week for 4/15 and 4/21. So we actually have a lot of content this week, surprisingly, because typically around this time, you know, we don't really have any big, really big programs besides like golden tickets and stuff. So pretty interesting seeing that we are getting constant content, which is awesome, because I'm all for it. If they can extend this content until the next game comes out, like, I will definitely be on board for that. So as much content as possible, love it. But we do have the content schedule. EA did tweet out to us, and they did say season 6 special stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's going to be April the 16th is going to be that special stream at 7 p.m. going over season 6. So yes, as far as the seasons will be ending, season 5 will be ending. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the console to show you guys. So season 5 will be ending, of course. As you can see, it does have a timer up top. If you go to your season 5 tab in game, it says ends in 1 day, 20 hours and 26 minutes. So it will be ending on Wednesday. So we're gonna be getting a whole new season on Wednesday. So if you haven't already, if you haven't did your milestones, your weeks and stuff, and got all your XP and dailies and all that stuff, you might want to go ahead and do that and knock that stuff out, as well as a few programs that are going to be archived. Ring of Honor, free agency program, NFL Combine, Team of the Year. Those programs are going to be archived. So you might want to go ahead and knock those out to get that XP, because you will not be able to use it for the next season, because they fixed that whole season thing where we would wait to use XP for the next season. Like, we can't do that anymore, because they pretty much patched that. So that doesn't work anymore. So if you haven't already, go ahead and complete everything season 5 worthwhile and knock that stuff out, because it will be gone on Wednesday, because season 6 will be coming on Wednesday. So just a heads up with that. But we're going to be getting a stream tomorrow, so I will be covering all that content and what the players are going to be in the rewards and all that stuff. I'll definitely have that stuff on the channel, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Also, AK Crews did drop today. As you can see, AK Crews did drop today. The players, if you haven't seen the players, go to my previous video, check that out, and then come back to this video, and we're going to go over the X factors and abilities on this video. So that dropped today. Weekly wildcards is on Wednesday. We do get our morning stream on Wednesday as well at 10:30 a.m. going over the weekly wildcards. Actually, what is this? April the 18th, 10:30 a.m. Yeah, so that's Wednesday, right? I think that's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? No, Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be getting the NFL Draft Release 1. We should be getting that draft program, because we're getting Release 1 of the draft program this week as well. And we're getting Team Builders and Reduxes, and then Ultimate Legends on Saturday. So we have a week full of content, honestly. So weekly wildcard is going to be typical on Wednesday. NFL Draft Release 1 is probably going to be on Thursday, as well as Team Builders and Reduxes, and then Ultimate Legends is going to be on Saturday. But we do have a good stream tomorrow going over season 6, which is the 16th at 7 p.m. And then we do have a stream on Thursday, which is interesting, because typically we would have it on Wednesday going over the weekly wildcards, but I don't know how they're doing that right now. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But that's gonna be pretty much the content schedule for this week. Just wanted to let you guys know. Stay tuned if you haven't already. Like the videos, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned, because of course I'll have all the content, so you guys will know about everything that's going on and that's happening. So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and go over the AKA Crews release players and their X factors, abilities, and all that good stuff, because we didn't, of course, they don't give us those things when they tweet it out to us on Twitter. So we're gonna go over it now, of course. So the AKA Crews drop today was the no-fly zone. So we got Chris Harris Jr. and then we got Akeem Talib, as the set cards. And then of course we do have the LTD, which is the Jamal Adams strong safety. So we're gonna go ahead and go over the Jamal Adams first. 99 overall, his ability buckets. So he is 6'1", of course, 213. Team chemistries, you know, campus hero, most feared, cover athletes, combine, zero chill, majority of the AKA abilities, ghost, you know, harvest, mud playoffs, and he gets Jets and Seahawks chem. Let's see here. He does get a secondary position, which is free safety. And then his discounted ability buckets is this as follows. He gets deep end zone KO for 1. He gets Enforcer Supreme for 0, mid zone KO for 0, persistent for 0, and then pick artist for 0. Everybody's getting this persistent ability. Everybody's getting this persistent, which is crazy. But yeah, to counter the X factors, but that's hilarious. That is really hilarious. And in this X factor bucket, he has Avalanche, he has Run Stuffer, aka Cruise, and then he has Universal Coverage, aka Cruise as well. But persistent is going to be really the ability that people really want to kind of balance the X factors and kind of stop the X factors a little bit. So yeah, they're really pushing the persistence, like for real. Next we do, wait, is it persistence? Players harder to knock out. Well, actually, no, that's not the ability. I'm thinking about another ability. I'm sorry, but he does get persistence though. Now this is going to be his tier 1 bucket here, tier 2 ability bucket there, tier 3, tier 4 bucket, and then of course his 2 player specific buckets. So you can get like pick artist, Enforcer Supreme, or you can get mid zone KO, and then you can get pick artist, or you can kind of mix and match if you're just trying to go 0 AP abilities. But that's going to be his player specific buckets and his X factors for Jamal Adams, and he's going to be the LTD, so you know he's going to be hella expensive. Next we have the Chris Harris Jr. So this is going to be one of the set cards. He's 5'10", 199 pounds, slot archetype, team chemistry. He gets aka Cruise Y2K, aka Cruise no fly zone, of course, ×2 Broncos, ×2 Chargers, and ×2 Saints. He doesn't get any type of secondary position. His discount ability bucket, of course, is going to be deep out route KO for 1, flat zone KO for 0, mid zone KO for 0, pick artist for 0, and then secure tackler for 0. And in his X factor ability buckets, he get bottleneck, 1 step ahead, and then he gets universal coverage for 0. So all those are going to be 0. And then his built-in ability bucket, of course, is going to be secure tackler for 0. And then this is going to be his tier 1 ability bucket here, his tier 2, tier 3, his tier 4, and then of course his 2 player specific buckets at the very end. And you can kind of mix match. I like the KO, so you can literally get mid zone KO and you can get flat zone KO. So that's pretty good if you run a zone scheme. This is a really good card because he gets both for 0 AP. So he's gonna be pretty, I think he's gonna be pretty expensive. I just don't like the height. The 5'10" height is kind of suspect, but that's okay though. That's gonna be Chris Harris. Then we have Akeem Talib. He's gonna be another set card. He's 6'1", 205. Man-to-man corner, team chemistry, aka Cruise Y2K, ×2, aka Cruise no fly zone, ×2 Broncos, ×2 Rams, ×2 Patriots, ×2 Buccaneers. No secondary position, of course. His discount ability bucket is going to be deep route KO for 1, deep zone KO for 1, medium route KO for 0, pick artist for 0, and then secure tackler for 0. His X factor ability is going to be bottleneck, 1 step ahead, and then universal coverage for 0. And then he has, of course, his built-in secure tackler for 0. And then his first ability, his tier 1 ability bucket is here. Tier 2 ability bucket is here. Tier 3, and then tier 4 is there. And then of course his 2 player specific buckets at the very ending. So you can kind of go, honestly, if you wanted to go pretty much pick artist and medium route KO, pretty good, or you can go deep zone KO and medium route KO for 1, or you can mix and match however you want. But pretty good card there as well. But I like the Chris Harris Jr. with the zone KOs a lot better than this Akeem Talib. But that's going to be the abilities and X factors for the AK Cruise drop that dropped today. So these cards are currently out. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys are going to pick up any of these cards. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit the like button, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys continue to show love, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.